Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. It is our first vlog back since Amsterdam.
Yes, I'm actually not in uniform yet. I'm still getting ready, but I'm going to take him to work. He starts at 2:30. It is 2 o'clock, and I check in for my trip at 4:05 p.m. tonight. I'm excited because I'm going to Puerto Rico. I will be in San Juan tonight on an overnight for 17 and a half hours. And then tomorrow night I'll be in Indy and I'm back home on Tuesday. I'm flying D on this trip, so I'm going to be the fourth flight attendant and I'm going to go along with our 800 series aircraft. And I think I'm on a max part of the trip, but today we're flying Austin to Fort Lauderdale to San Juan, and then tomorrow we're doing San Juan, Orlando to Indy. So they're longer legs, which is good because you're paid for being in the air. So it's a great paying trip. I also get international pay, and we're gonna go to an island. We're gonna be down in the Caribbean.
And this is his first time in Puerto Rico. I've never been to Puerto Rico, so I'm a little jealous that I'm not off, because otherwise I would tag along and go on for that overnight. Also, it is the first week of June, so happy Pride. Yes. I have my little Pride pin on here. But we're going to get this day started because we should have left the house probably about 5 minutes ago to get me to work, but we'll be fine.
We'll see you in a few. I am walking to the terminal. It is so hot. It's like 98 degrees out. I'm ready. Let's get this two-leg day started. Travis is working at the ticket counter, so I'm gonna stop by, give him the car key. Yeah, Princess Parking. It's like right at the beginning of the walkway, so yeah. I'm on my way into the airport. It is hot out. I'm sweating. It's like 100 degrees. I'm gonna have to walk up this hill, so we're ready for our two-leg day. Let's do it. Out to the water to see what the ocean looked like. Our company puts us up in the hotel. It's really nice. They just redid it and we're right on the water. So tomorrow it's going to be a beach slash pool slash food and fun. I don't lobby until 4:50 tomorrow evening, and it is now 12:30 a.m. here, local. We're an hour ahead of Central Time, so we're Eastern Time Zone. I had a really good 2 flights today. The flight to Fort Lauderdale, we were full, and it was busy, and it seemed to go by quick. And then the Fort Lauderdale to San Juan was actually 169 passengers, so we had like 6 empty seats, and they were really good. I was expecting it to be more vacationers, more drinkers, but it wasn't. I think there was a lot of locals that were flying on us, which is good. We like the business. I was really excited. I get to be at a beach hotel on an overnight, and I'm getting paid to do this. So yeah, I'm loving life. This is what the job is all about. Let's do a room tour because it's a beautiful room and I want to show you the room. Good morning. Last night I went and explored, but I couldn't take the camera. I had to use my phone because the camera would start to fog up the minute I walked outside. It's that humid. So it's not that bad right now. It is warm and there's a breeze, but it doesn't seem to have that same high humidity that we had last night, which is thankful because I am going to finish my ironing and then we're going to go explore and see what it looks like during the daytime. I'm excited. What I do see is cars and hotels and condos from our balcony. So yeah, I'll show you that view, but I just want to come on here and say good morning, maybe even afternoon, evening, whatever it is where you're at, but for me it's good morning / afternoon. I'll show you the view and then I want to finish ironing and I want us to get downstairs so we can enjoy a couple of hours in the fun and sun. am back from my walk on the beach, showed you the water, had some lunch at the cafe that's actually on the beach. So that was really nice. I also showed you the pool area. There was a lot of people enjoying the fun and sun and sand and all that good stuff. There was a red flag up, so I didn't want to get into the ocean because that means I didn't want to go out to sea. I kind of need to work a flight tonight. Make that too. This trip has been hard because I really wish that Travis was here to experience it. He's never been to Puerto Rico. This is my first time. I love it. It is our friend's hometown. So they're from here, and I would love to come back in the near future and let her show us around and just immerse ourselves in this beautiful culture on this island. It's just, everybody is so nice. It's just a really fun experience, but I'm just a little sad that Travis is not with me to experience it, because usually when we go on tropical vacations we are together. This just happened to be an added bonus that I got a trip out of Austin that had an overnight in San Juan. So with that being said, we still have to work today. We're going to be working San Juan to Orlando to Indianapolis, and then we overnight. Tomorrow is go home day, and tomorrow we do Indianapolis to Las Vegas, sit for an hour and a half, and then we're going to do Vegas back to base Austin. And I think we get in after midnight on Tuesday. So wah, wah. We have about an hour and 40 minutes before lobby. I'm going to just relax, chill out for a few minutes, and then start getting ready, starting the process, turning myself into a flight attendant. Well, I'm all ready for work. I'm in my uniform, and I have to say, I stayed in a lot of tropical destination hotels. This has been the best AC unit I've ever had. This room is freezing cold, just the way I like it when I'm getting ready for work. I don't want to be all sweaty and warm. 2 easy legs to Indianapolis. Here we come. It's go home day. All right, let's rewind a little bit. So we had our 2 legs yesterday. The San Juan to Orlando to Indianapolis. Coming into Indianapolis last night, it started to storm, so we were in a holding pattern behind a FedEx plane that was heavy, and there was an American plane behind us, and we circled the whole circumference of downtown Indianapolis. So we got like an extra 30 minutes of flying because of it. Well, there was weather in the airfield, meaning there was weather within 5 miles of the airport, so they were down to 1 runway, and there was a lot of us waiting and holding out for landing, so we were just pretty much circling around the city in the air until we could land. We landed, we deplaned, the hotel van was there. However, it took us a while to get to the hotel because of the rain, and the roads were really slick. We saw like 2 accidents, and the road had a good like 2 inches of rain on it. Even the runway and the tarmac had a lot of rain, so it must have stormed heavily before we landed. We get to the hotel. They didn't have our keys and stuff ready for us, so it took a little extra time to check in. And since I'm D, I'm not flying with the same crew today that I flew in with last night, so I had to sign in and get my times for a van for today because they were taking a different flight. I'm working a flight to Las Vegas. They're actually working a flight to Austin, and they reported like 30 minutes before me, so they're reporting now for van, and I report in like 50 minutes, 50. So By the time I got to my room, it was almost 2 a.m. and I was exhausted. I talked to Travis for a little bit, said goodnight. I got stuff ready for bed, and I got into bed and just rest. I watched a couple of TikToks, and then I put on some background noise on the TV, and I fell asleep. I had a rough night. I tossed and turned all night. The bed wasn't comfortable. I'm just ready to go home. So I'm sorry I didn't come on and talk to you. Our passengers were awesome yesterday. We had a lot of through passengers all the way from San Juan to Indianapolis. I think there was like 20 of them. And so it was good 2 flights. So I wanted to be prepared because I was tired. I was exhausted last night. I don't know if it was because I was in a tropical climate and the beach and the ocean air. I was exhausted. I got good sleep. That bed was comfortable. The room was comfortable. The air conditioning was great. One of the best out of all the hotels I've stayed in. But I just think I was exhausted. Those 2 flights were exhausting. And today we have 2 long flights. Well, the first one is 3 hours and 50 minutes, Indy to Las Vegas. Then I have 1 hour 40 ground time in Las Vegas, and then we're taking a max 8 Las Vegas to Austin, and I'll have a different crew for that flight, and they'll overnight in Austin. I'm obviously ending my trip, so Travis will pick me up. I get in at like 12:30 a.m.